Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do.
The story is slow, but if you sit back, just let it take you away.
It's like the power of it, you know, relationships and desire and all those things.
You wouldn't just put it down and go and make a cup of tea. You have to sit there and watch the whole thing.
It was very generational. I remember my mum and dad saying, we hate this is rubbish.
You know, the colours and all the psychedelic stuff, which was typical of his time.
My older brothers, they were saying, this is fantastic, this is brilliant.
I just remember like kind of watching it and just A, wondering what was going on, and B, wondering how they did it.
And I think I was just a bit too young to understand it, but I did like the look of the spaceships.
And the sets. God, how much money went into that?
As a deaf child, I was not able to follow what was being said, but it was very simple filmmaking.
I thought there were preposterous things in it.
Freaked me out a bit.
It was ludicrous.
I was terrified and left me with a lot of food for thought.
I just heard that music as it came in, like, wow.
The eyes are being forced open. History is getting kind of, you know, pasted across the screen.
When you're watching that kind of film with your mother, you know, it's a bit awkward.
Why am I liking this character? You know, he's just terrible.
Each individual frame seems like a masterpiece oil painting. It's so beautiful to watch.
It blew us away because we'd never seen special effects like that before.
I mean, it looks pretty corny now, but then it was very impressive.
A friend of mine actually called it a technological ballet.
When I was walking through the theatre and out of the theatre, it was like an extension of the film. Everything that I saw seemed a little bit more spectacular, a little bit more wider angled.
And I think this is the first time that I experienced actually going out into space without actually going out into space.
The best edit in cinematic history ever. Bone to ship. Don't even go between that edit because it's too big.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I can't ever listen to Singing in the Rain without imagining that scene where he's like...
There's just this relentless drilling of verbiage coming from the drill sergeant. You can't get up there, you can't do this, you can't do that, you get off my ladder.
I couldn't believe that the world was going to end by this cretin on a bloody bomb.
That's quite a sequence, quite a sequence. Especially waving his cowboy hat around with his cigar in his mouth.
And each time I've seen it, something else has come up.
It's really quite simple, I think.
That film does not date.
It was everything gorgeous. Pictures, sounds, and story.